what I meant to say is, can we please like get video games by people who actually love video games, love making video games, have a great story to tell, like playing their own games, right? Nerds that have a passion for it, rather than a housewife, a Karen, who goes like, but there needs to be a message.
Pimps, can I be honest with you? I've got game
Please
movie
be honest.
fatigue. Year after year, we've got these game movie writers churning out some game movie slop, and I'm sick of it. First, they came for the AAA slop, and I said everything. Like, really, you could not shut me up if you tried. Then they came for our childhood, and I started a war.
There's slop everywhere. So much slop. In fact, it's exhausting.
I'm about to tear mixtape
Yes,
apart in a few
stinker,
minutes. I don't care what
sugar.
they say. Let those game movie actors watch. I like that. Now we've reached the last bastion of gaming. Indie. This was always supposed to be your safe harbor from AAA garbage. For years, people have said, well, if you don't like AAA games, just go play indie. Well, what are you gonna do when they just brute force their way in here too? Well, now
Yeah, that's the sad truth here. First they went after the AAA, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever, you know. I mostly don't buy expensive games anyway because I'm a broke ass bitch. But now they're going after the indie industry and government funding. You know, this should have gone to a real indie game designer, someone that is passionate, some nerd that truly wants to get good at making video games, not some billionaire who went like, Daddy, I have issues. I want to make a game.
you don't have to wonder anymore. This game movie bullshit. Now they want you to applaud their billion-dollar indie game like they did something special. But hey, maybe I'm
So
just being
special.
jaded. Let's take a look at a special moment from the game. Come on, let's give it a shot, guys.
What the fuck? Get out, you nice boy.
That's it. No more shots for you. I gotta take as many shots as I give. My liver can't take it anymore. Which
Oh, he's
reminds
getting
me,
drunk?
have you ever seen a MILF shake? Well, you can at the link below. This was the only safe for work product. Be sure to use code PIMP to get 10%
You make
off.
him bald?
Seriously, I don't
No,
know
let
how
him
many
keep the
more
hair.
of these game movies
Gets
I
exit
can
with the
take.
hair.
At this point, it's not like anyone even takes IGN seriously anymore.
No,
But they've
you
got
can't. No, you can't take IGN seriously. Like they've proven it time and time again now with, that you can basically buy them out and get any review. Like games that are performing absolutely awful, they get like the best reviews. So no one trusts this IGN anymore.
enough money to
Not
annoy
that
me
we
on a
ever
daily
did,
basis.
but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Some random freelance writer slaps a 10 out of 10 on this. Now I gotta talk about it. So let's talk about it. Mixtape is a
talk
game
about
that's
it.
supposed to be indie, you know, despite the fact that they've spent more on licensed music than most games ever.
That is also crazy. All these artists, dudes, can you imagine what the price is of getting all these artists to sign like the copyright claims? Dudes, this is insane.
Make because you know with such generous
Yeah.
licensing fees in the industry right now, every scrappy solo dev should be able to pay 400 grand per song, right? And how can we forget about that indie charm of sending out expensive merch to all the reviewers and content creators? What you think?
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. They got like CD players and they got so much merch and stuff. Just the packages, like, oh, please promote our game.
Think putting a gold bar in a goodie bag is a bribe? Well, it
Yeah.
is. But they didn't do that. And legally, I need to make this very clear so that I don't get sued by this chick's billionaire father. I can't afford a lawyer. I'm a butler on a budget. You think they can't be an indie
On a
dev
budget.
because their father is a billionaire? Listen, just because they've got a team of 30 people and millions of dollars backing them, that doesn't mean they can't be a scrappy
Yeah,
indie
them
too.
from
Curb your
IGN.
prejudice. You people can't stand the sight of a young billionaire making their way out of the streets. Of
You
their
don't
gated
even play
community.
the
A bill-
game. There's like a couple of buttons you got to push and then like, you know, go around in her room and search for clues. But it's basically like a movie or just like, I guess that's what it was supposed to be from the beginning. But then people wouldn't back it up, and she's just like, what if we turn it into a video game?
Millionaire that has more than nothing
For
to work
you?
with. All the support money can buy. You don't know how hard it is to have this little to struggle with. We started from the top. Now
The story was absolutely
I'm
shite
getting
as
off
well.
track. Mixtape is not a game. Some people say
It's
it
not
has
a
gameplay,
game.
then show you this.
It's a
I
novel.
hate my dad. I asked for a
Wait,
Ferrari.
press a button.
Got a Cayenne. This is supposed to be 90s nostalgia, but this story was so asinine that it's got me thinking maybe the past sucked. Maybe we
The
are
past
living in these times. That's how delusional this game makes me, and I'm
Dudes, honestly, looking back, I mean, it's not that it was better, in the 90s. It was different. I think it's just like the nostalgia and, that this period of time will never happen again that makes you look back on it and go like, wow, everything was so cool. It was just different.
tired of calling it a game. They keep cranking out these game movies that no one wants to watch, let alone play. These are failed Hollywood actors that devolve into game movie actors to pretend they matter. All these game movie actors just won't come out and admit it. You don't want to be a game movie actor.
No, you
You're
don't.
game for pay. So stop slapping around joysticks and
You're
go
not
back
a
to ruining
game,
Marvel
a movie
movies. My
maker.
culture is not your costume. Pride Month is early. Welcome to...
Yes, he's right though. I mean, can we please stick to what we like and enjoy, and not just get involved in? This is a nice pause, by the way. It's probably gonna be my thumbnail. Yeah, dudes, I got distracted. God damn it. What I meant to say is, can we please get video games by people who actually love video games, love making video games, have a great story to tell, like playing their own games, right? Nerds that have a passion for it, rather than a housewife, a Karen, who goes like, but there needs to be a message.
Pride Month, twinkle, twinkle, star.
Twinkle,
Listen,
twinkle.
I'm not saying these people are only in it for the fame. I'm sure they're in it for the money, too. They're planning to have a theatrical release of the whole 3-hour experience. You know what doesn't have that? A video game. The only theatrical release happening this year is Street Fighter, and that's because Tammy has Lorac critiques. Mixtape Blue Guys. Wait, sorry. Mixtape blew it, guys. So instead, they want every indie game award and an Oscar.
I'm going to say it now. Mixtape is going to be like the game of the year. It is.
Your greed sickens me. Listen, stories are great, but you seem to be forgetting that this is a video game. And the nice part about a video game is that after the cutscene, you get to play the game. If I cannot play the game, it's not a game anymore, is it? I mean, I'm the type of freak that likes to game and watch. Call me Mr. Game and Watch. Game and
Mr.
Watch?
Gaming Watch.
Yeah, I hope they do. I had nowhere else to put this joke, so it goes here. Frick you guys. Anyway, were you really shocked by the 10 from IGN? Were you really shocked by that rhyme I rhymed? This is a movie for failures from the 90s who still blame their parents for being born. The last indie game they played was Cuphead, and they couldn't even beat the tutorial. They're still butthurt from that.
Journalists that couldn't even get through the tutorial, man. And then you review the game, and you couldn't even make it past that. A game where you do nothing isn't a game.
Anything with gameplay is gonna get a lower score. Remember when they gave Crimson Desert a 6 out of 10 because they had to think? Look, we all know critical thinking isn't their strong suit.
No.
Sure, people accuse them of using AI. But you gotta cut them some slack. They can't even spell.
Oh, no, is he also getting accused for using AI? Damn, Fleek. I knew it. Everyone is using AI.
AI. Any more, the lower the score, the better the game.
Look at this. Stellar Blade, a 7. And then Crimson Desert, I haven't played it. It has a 6, but people say it's amazing. Mediocre, I actually don't know. It sounds like a fighter game, so but then the other ones, like Marathon, Mixtape, Dragon Age, The Vanguard, come on.
And before people say it, I don't want Mixtape to fail. I hope they
chainsaw
win
wielding
every trophy at the Game
cheerleaders.
Awards. That way they can melt them
Wow.
down and recoup their dev costs. Fortunately, these awards are only metaphorically worthless.
Sounds
Especially when you
awesome.
see how Expedition
I
33
needs to
stole
play it
every
at one
indie game
point.
award despite having a shoestring $10 million budget, large experienced team of developers, and complete.
Also got lots of. Oh my God, they used AI. Got Game of the Year, right? Such a wonderful game. Like people, come on. If it's a wonderful game, and it has placeholders that used AI or whatever, a shoelace, get over it.
Complete support of every gaming journo in the industry. With an ivory tower like that, poor Pizza Tower never stood a chance.
No.
What it also had going against it is that it didn't even come out in the same year as this. Who wrote this script? Damn, I did. What even is an
What?
indie
I'm
game
so
anymore? When I
confused.
think of an indie game budget, I think of $100 to a failed Kickstarter.
Yeah,
Not unlimited
yeah, that's
money
what I
from your
think.
billion-dollar.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point as well. If you have like $1 billion rich daddy, and then you get government funded by creating a shitty video game, I can hardly classify this as indie or, like a passion project.
Seriously, Mixtape is the billionaire's equivalent of giving an iPad to your daughter
That's right.
so she'll leave you the
Yeah.
hell alone. All these companies heard we like indie games and are trying to dress up like scrappy upstarts. Can't wait to play 2026's Indie Game of the Year,
Mixtape
Call of Duty 27.
is the name of the game.
And I know I gave Mixtape the business, but I really love this game and can't wait to play it over and over again for the rest of my life. In fact,
God.
I rented out a whole theater, so
I think they paid him off. Oh my God, he accepted the bribe. He thinks it's an amazing game. 10 out of 10, guys. 10 out of 10.
I could enjoy it fully myself. And got this fucking game. Who the greenlit this? And I told you not to use that picture. I got a double check.
Double tick.
Oh shit, we're still rolling? Thanks to the flock of pimps, the pimps have
Awesome.
spoken. You're
Fleek
about to
is,
witness the biggest budgets
best
that have ever
pimp,
graced
right?
the front of a shaker cup. Dropping May 28th, so the countdown starts today. Go bookmark it and mark your calendars for some great big jugs. Pimps, can I be?
Yeah, let me link the video in the chat. Give him a thumbs up. Mixtape, right? What a shitty game. Horrid. What were they thinking? And then taking taxpayers' money in Australia, and they have to pay for all this? Like, come on. 10 out of 10 video, exactly.